What's up, guys? It's Alex here, back with another Fox Valley picking video. And last week, I had my worst week thus far, going 3-2, which brought my overall record to 12-3. Past 2 weeks haven't been so hot for me because I've had at least one pick wrong over the past 2 weeks. But anyway, this week I hope to bounce back and get a perfect record this time. Anyway, as per usual, we have 5 matchups this week. We have a shitfest of the week, and we have the game of the week. And we're going to start off with the shitfest of the week, which is Hampshire, who will be visiting Crystal Lake South. Hampshire is still winless, and Crystal Lake South might as well still be winless, even though they beat Burlington Central a couple weeks ago. But I think that Crystal Lake South is going to beat Hampshire, and Hampshire falls to 0-4. Next matchup we have is Burlington Central, who will be visiting Crystal Lake Central. And I would be funny and say I picked Central to win the game, which means both teams have to win, and I win either way, but I'm going to be picking Crystal Lake Central. I'm pretty confident with that pick because Burlington Central doesn't look like too good of a team. They lost against McHenry, and they also lost pretty badly to Crystal Lake South. And so I think that Crystal Lake Central is going to beat Burlington Central in the second worst matchup of the week. So anyway, we have McHenry versus Jacobs. Jacobs is going to be the host, and because of their home field advantage and just how good they are, I think they're going to beat McHenry and go on to be 4-0. Next matchup we have is Dundee Crown versus Prairie Ridge. Prairie Ridge will be hosting, and so I think even though last year's game was a shootout and was the highest scoring Fox Valley game in history, totaling up to 125 points, Prairie Ridge won that game 70-55. I think it's going to be a lot more dominant of a game, and it's not going to be so much a shootout. I think Prairie Ridge is going to destroy Dundee Crown and go 3-1 heading into week number 5. So I think even though Prairie Ridge got that loss against Huntley and got out of the state rankings, I think they're going to destroy Dundee Crown and go 3-1. Next matchup we have is the game of the week, which will be Huntley, who will be visiting number 10 Cary Grove. And I think this game is going to be the game of the season. It's going to be one of the best games of the season. Then another good contender could be Cary Grove versus Jacobs, but that game still has yet to be played. Thus far, I think this is the game of the season, and I think that Cary Grove will beat Huntley. It's going to be a close one, and it's going to be a good game just like last year, but I think that Cary Grove will beat Huntley for the second year in a row. And Albaugh Field is a tough field to play on, just like Huntley's stadium is a tough place to play in as well. And Cary Grove doesn't really lose very much at Albaugh Field, so I think that based on how both teams have played this year and Cary Grove's home field advantage, Cary Grove is going to win, but it's going to be a very close game. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.